Boom! Great show. What should we call it?
I have thoughts.
Hey, Jenny's here!
I made it back.
Jenny, where were you?
I was at a meeting of faculty on the other side of the hill, and then I went over the hill and came back home because I didn't have any headsets. It's all a very fascinating story. So I'm just going to give you the show titles, I think. Okay. Number one with 5 votes is U-Boat. There is Alexa still active. Oh, wait, I just activated Alexa. Alexa, stop!
Is that the full title? Because I like that.
No.
Because Tom actually said almost the exact same thing.
I know. You guys actually activated her earlier during your show, and I was like, who's talking? Well, I just set it up today.
I'm sorry, I didn't understand that request.
Yahoo is the new Ask. Ouch, just voted for it. Apple lowers Confederate flag. Wi-Fi calling screen of death. Let there be Windows Light. And my shirt is 1080p, which I kind of like.
Grand Theft Uber.
Oh, Grand Theft Uber, yeah. This Oracle is a Yahoo.
Treasure Truck Tales Tempt Throngs.
Oh, I've always been for some active alliteration.
Points for alliteration, yeah. Justin, what do you like?
Let me get
Nothing. He didn't like any of it. He's just being polite.
Showbot.
Road Warrior Prime. Ooh, Road Warrior Prime.
Years is very funny to me.
Steeped in Tears is funny?
I like Steeped in Tears. That doesn't make any sense. And then, of course, because alliteration is the machine gun of grammar, I very much appreciate Treasure Truck Tales Tempt Thrall.
It's got a nice 1920s headline feel. What do you think, IS?
I think I like the third one. I have no idea which ones are which right now.
Yahoo is the new Ask is the third one right now.
Oh, that's not so good. Why did I say that? I'm no longer perfect, Tom. I've screwed up.
Oh, it was a good run, IS.
It was a good 35-minute run.
The Yahoo Oracle.
Ask, by the way, has their big headquarters right downtown in Oakland. I always see them.
Yeah, they're the big name on a billboard or on a skyscraper in Oakland. It's kind of awesome.
It still sort of amazes me that there is an Ask.com that exists and has a building and people that go to that.
You can thank Barry Diller for that.
Yeah, no, I was, who was it? Brett was telling me that Ask is just an example of a company that, for whatever reason, just makes X amount of money per year. They literally do nothing to advance it, and they are going to ride this until the wheels, they're all just content to cash checks until the gravy train comes fully to a stop.
Like growth, overrated.
It's just a ghost ship of money, and they're very.
That's actually not a bad way to go. I mean, granted, you don't really advance anywhere, but at the same time, it's you do have at least a definable source of income, and you can say, well, okay, you know what I mean? It's like saying to a mom and pop like corner stores, like, oh, you guys aren't expanding, you aren't growing your business. It's like they're happy selling sandwiches and sodas to like the college kids during lunch, and that covers all their expenses, and then they take the time off when they have it and go fishing or trip somewhere.
Dude, it's certainly something that is anthemic to the Valley kind of approach to it, but it is kind of the rule of business. You know, as long as business has been around, as if you're making money and you can not do anything, then just kind of keep not doing stuff and continue to make money as long as it's not going to crash into the rocks. It's funny, though, because I forget who I was talking to, but I was explaining why no startup ever just makes $100,000 a year forever. You know, like there's no just like small town, you know, like, oh yeah, well, you know, we make a decent living, you know, we make $300,000 a year and we're happy about it. We can pay 2 employees. It's a fun time. It's because anything that gets money, if you have made any money, you are scaling up so you can make you can have a shot to make $1 billion, and if you don't, then it's not worth it. They will keep scaling you until you break, because all that matters is that you either make a bunch of money or you sell out.
I feel
That's our
great.
mission.
I feel terrific.
Well, I'm going to go with Treasure Truck Tales Tempt Throngs because I need some alliteration to cheer me up now.
Aw. You'll have $1 billion one day, Tom.
Oh, I hope not.
So wait, what was U-boat? Why was U-boat a thing?
I don't know.
I don't know.
I missed that one.
TVC gun. Explain what
U-boat.
is.
U-boat. There was a boat reference, wasn't there? Or was that yesterday? They all run together for me now.
I also like, here are your squares. Enjoy them. That's pretty great.
So Justin, I know that you held back and you were reasonable and fact-based in your evaluation of the inside job that was Apple Music, but it's safe space now, man.
I mean, all right. So yeah, because here's the problem: is there wasn't the place or the time. I can't just come on the Daily Tech News Show. You've entrusted me to show a different element of my personality that I don't really get a chance to do on a lot of other shows, where I could dust off my degree from the SI Newhouse School of Public Communications, located in Syracuse, New York. But when you really break it down, what you got to focus on is the fact that Taylor Swift, okay, writes a Tumblr, right, about Apple Music. So here we go. Taylor Swift, Apple Music. Taylor Swift, Apple Music. And you think that that's the connection. It's on a Tumblr, right? What's Tumblr? What Tumblr is what they're owned by? Yahoo. Marissa Mayer runs Yahoo. What did Marissa Mayer do today? Marissa Mayer went and said that they're going to have their search in with JavaScript. So now where does JavaScript get worked in? You think that maybe it's just going to be Marissa Mayer and Taylor Swift got into a room and said, hey, how is this Apple Music going to thing go down? Meanwhile, JavaScript comes in and says, I think that we need to make sure that all these indie artists get paid because I like to enjoy music that I hear at a bar one day. Okay, so JavaScript comes in and says that's what's going to go down. So Marissa Mayer goes back to Taylor Swift. She writes on a Tumblr. Next thing you know, Eddie Q's halfway through a rum runner, and his phone goes off, and he says, what the hell's going on? Falls into the pool, wakes up, and says, okay, let's go ahead and get Taylor Swift on Apple Music.
Oh, my God. Bravo. I like it.
But it was just Java.
Taylor, I'll add to your...
I like that Roger went immediately for the correction.
No,
it was just Java, not JavaScript.
Which
is true.
IAS, not me.
That
was that IAS? Oh, well done.
You know,
well done.
I'm negative, but I'm not.
Did you know that Taylor Swift performed at Yahoo in like 2007 in one of their things?
Hey!
All the way. There's pictures of it on the internet.
Is this 6 degrees of Taylor Swift?
There could be a deeper connection.
You want
1989 will rise again.
Pepe Silva. I keep saying this name. Pepe Silva.
It's a compelling case, and I think at this point we really need someone from Yahoo or Apple or Taylor Swift's management to respond.
Exactly. Oh yeah. By the way, speaking of just an example of us having a perilous legal position in front of us, the certainly not endorsed by either Microsoft or the WWE Satchamania shirts are now available on Teespring. So if you are a fan of Satya Nadella and do indeed believe that Satchamania is running wild, then you can go ahead and get those shirts before they get shut down by Teespring or sued into oblivion.
Teespring it up, folks. Is there any way we risk putting those in the DTNS store?
No, you don't. People want to do it and have it just to be funny. I think it's funny enough if we can...
Let's just say that the DTNS logo that may or may not appear on those shirts is certainly unauthorized by us.
Yes. No, we will join in suing. We will join the...
we will join.
Just on the bottom, at the very, very bottom, just make sure have like an asterisk at the top says DTNS, but to have DTNS stand for something totally different. Like,
okay, this is a new and different Microsoft, though. Let's just thought experiment here. what if they embrace it? What if they're like, we think this is great? What if at the next public appearance you see Satya Nadella wearing one?
I think, yeah, he should come out, and then there should be somebody that complains about the new background, the new wallpaper, and he just points at him and goes, "You!" and then rips off he Satya's out, and he's ripping off his shirt, and it's gonna be great. Goes to all four corners of the stage, although I guess one would be like kind of the set.
Okay,
Tries to listen.
I did the reverse anagram for it. Okay, so the DTNS on the shirt stands for Dis T-shirt Now Satyas.
Okay.
Check it out, teespring.com/Satyamania. We can't endorse
I'm definitely not buying one right now.
but it's freedom of information that it is there, available in large. I mean, you shouldn't look, personally.
Yeah, here we go.
10 minutes.
Definitely not typing in all of my address.
No,
So
of course you wouldn't be.
It just occurred to me, the whole Windows 10 logo, the new wallpaper, totally reminds me of John Carpenter's remake of The Thing. When you have The Thing ripped.
Oh, that's a good call.
Really?
I did a Poltergeist one already where there's a little girl touching the window.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I mean, it's a cool thing. I never want a Windows logo staring at me in the face every day. No, I don't care how cool it is. That's my real position on it.
Again, that's the thing, though, is like all of our backgrounds, all of our wallpapers on our desktop are a reflection of our personality. And so what they want to do is show a reflection of their personality. It's never been difficult to change the wallpaper. Everybody always does it. Even my mom changes the wallpaper on her computer. So it's like, this is just there like, hey, look at what we did. No, it's just pinning it up to your refrigerator.
It's their attempt at flourish.
Yeah.
Flair. One might even say. Flair.
How much flair do you have on your desktop, Jenny? We have a minimum amount of flair we require here at Daily Tech News Show.
I actually am still closing Windows to try to see my desktop. I don't think I've seen my desktop in years.
Windows D on a Windows machine will show you that desktop right away.
We know people at Microsoft, right? Like, if we wanted to get a Satya Mania T-shirt to Satya Nadella, like that wouldn't be impossible, right?
It might be ill-advised for their career, but yeah.
I don't really know. I mean, I was on their campus a couple weeks
I mean,
ago.
it's complimentary.
We could just mail it to them. Like,
yeah, you could just mail it.
at worst, he'd be like,
But I think what Justin's going is one better, which is hand delivered.
well,
Or just know somebody who knows his assistant. Like, and just
Right.
says, hey, look, there's a thing on the internet. They think it's really funny. They like, that you've come in and made a bunch of changes that have gotten people excited. They've joked that it's Satya Mania, like Hulkamania. They made a shirt, so here's the shirt.
Oh, that is very nice. Thank you.
It'd be like,
And that's
Put that
it.
in the sack with the other ones.
With all the other novelty shirts people have made about
So
my
wait,
name.
who's his mean Gene then? He needs a mean Gene. And so who does he give a handshake to? Is it Steve Ballmer every now and then when they form the Mega Powers?
Oh, yeah.
It's like,
No. The Mega Powers has to be. I mean, the greatest rival would be Google, right? Like that would be if Microsoft and Google
yeah, it's
like
Google
made,
going, thinking, and then they're like,
Yeah.
okay, I could see it. They got stars.
I heard what you said about me, Satya. Yeah.
Where have we gone? Where have we gone?
I don't know. Now
Where
I'm
haven't we
guessing
gone?
about who the mean Gene is. Who's the best friendly interviewer for Microsoft?
Paul Thurrott.
Oh,
Larry
Ribb. Major Nelson.
Herb?
Oh,
Herb, sorry.
Let me tell you something major.
Larry Ribb, it sounds like a menu
Sorry,
order.
Larry. Sorry, Larry. I don't know why I said that. I was imagining it spelled out. Larry Herb. Not Herb either. He's Major Nelson. Let's just call him that. That's why he took that name.
I'm just trying to think who else he's surrounded by in all of his days, Hulk Hogan.
I wonder if he has security guards.
Yeah,
Oh,
I
I'm
don't
sure.
think the T-shirt canon suggests
All major
that
CEOs
would make
have.
it.
T-shirt cannon, I think Satya will be like pushed on the ground. It'd be a bad thing.
I just wanted to give him a shirt.
What if you just hired a skywriter?
I got
Right,
you.
Mania in the sky.
Sure.
That's amazing.
Satchamania is running wild. Right?
New
Do we
patron
know any
level.
Skywriters?
There has to be like.
Throw that in your bin. You don't own the sky, Satya.
And nor can you take it from us.
You can't take the sky from us.
But you do. But he does have a window to the sky.
By the way, stay tuned for the Gizwiz immediately following the Thrilla in Satya Nadella. That one seems a little weird.
Oh, why don't you give him a Satchamania in a thing of Nutella? I don't know.
And Sriracha.
The Thrilla in Nadella?
Sriracha. Sriracha.
Sriracha Nutella.
All right.
Hey.
Well, you know, I'm starting to think that this show is losing its news value.
I don't know why you would say that, but I am out of the post.
Oh.
And Justin's right.
For whatever reason, Sriracha Nutella was the one that is equally the funniest thing that's ever been said on this show, and the signal that we need to end it. Like, that was the big closing number.
It's hot. It's sweet.
Oh.
It's coming up after the Gizwiz.